off a person's consumer report. It's about time because it's unfair. It's unfair for someone that has cancer, that just went through a heart surgery, that just lost their parent or parents. It is so wrong for you to use that as a determining factor to determine someone's credit worthiness. A wife just lost a husband, which was the main provider of the home, or vice versa. And for a few months, your mental health is not nothing matters. Like, it's just so wrong using that to gauge someone's credit worthiness. So I guess with the pressure from the bureau, the real bureau, I guess they're making some changes, but that should have been done from the get-go. But anyway, let's see what they're saying. The nation's three major credit bureaus, and we all know they're not known credit bureaus. So right there, that statement in itself is bogus. The nation's three major credit bureaus say they are overhauling how they include medical debt in a consumer's credit history. The agencies said that the removal will result in nearly 70% of medical debt on American credit reports. This is a case where left with medical debt on their reports are likely going to be those who were already most financially vulnerable, right? And I want you to look at it again from a different angle. Think about everybody that was impacted by COVID, right? Think of the small business owner. Think of the mom and pop. Think of the single mom. Think of the single dad. Think of this person that literally just lost everything, right? Now you're left with medical bills for treatments. You were in the hospital for weeks trying to get rid of COVID. Like, think about all the stuff that happened the last 2 years, right? And how medical collection would have affected who? Minorities. Medical collection is going to affect minorities more than anybody else. Minorities don't have insurances. They don't have insurance, right? Some make minimum wage. Household income is not enough. There's so many factors stacked against minorities. And when I say minorities, I'm not talking only black. I'm talking about people that are underprivileged. I'm talking about people that's making minimum wage. I'm talking about people that's working 2 and 3 jobs just to stay afloat. Think about that plus added medical expense, how detrimental that would have affected so many people. It was just done wrong. It was wrong from the jump. But whatever. Right? That's why we're here. That's why we're talking about consumer law. That's why we're learning. So now they go on further to say some 43 million Americans have an estimated 88 billion. You see that? 88 billion in medical debt on their credit files, right? According to a Consumer Financial Protection Bureau report released earlier this month, the Wall Street Journal first reported the changes from the 3 credit bureaus. There is no credit bureaus. The companies coached the announcement as their effort to help households recover and move on from the pandemic. Well, all right. Okay. Publicity stunt. All right, we get it. Right, we get it. So now, challenges persist for sick Americans. In the first half of 2023, the 3 agencies said that they will stop reporting medical collection debt below $500. How does that even make sense? Below $500. Anybody can pay that off. That don't even make no sense. How about you stop reporting medical collection over $500? How about that? Like, how about that? However, the size and average of the past due medical bill was $429 during 2020. According to a 2021 review in the medical journal, JAMA, medical collection debt often arises from unforeseen medical circumstances, which is true. These changes are another step we're taking together to help people across the United States focus on their financial and personal well-being. according to a joint statement from the CE. That's despite CFPB research indicating that past due medical bill information is not a reliable indicator of a person's capacity to pay their other bills, which is true. Like, how do I getting sick, being in the hospital for a whole month, rack up a good $30,000-$40,000 worth of medical bill because of unforeseen circumstances? How does that gauge my credit worthiness? How does a medical bill for $50,000 or $100,000 state whether or not I am a consumer that is likely to pay all my bills, because I'm now stuck with a medical bill for $100,000 for something that I didn't have any control over? How does that say I'm a credible person or not? It does not. So for it to be on there in the first part was just bogus in itself. 100%. But let's keep it pushing. The CFPB looks forward to closely reviewing the details of credit reporting agency's plan. An agency spokesman said Friday. CFPB Director Rohit Chopra has previously said he was from getting into credit. CFPB Director Rohit Chopra has previously said he was considering borrowing. Bruv, why are you considering borrowing it, and why not just borrow it? It sounds to me something's going on. I'm considering, is either you're going to borrow it or you're not. Don't tell me you're going to consider helping me. No, bro. It's either you're going to help me or not. Right? So they're saying he was considering borrowing medical debts from getting onto Consumer Report at all. Then, bro, if you got the power to do it, which you do as the director of the Consumer Finance and Protection Bureau, like if you do that, do you know how many lives you could help? How many people you can save? Once more, bankruptcy, medical debt, lack of health coverage are all tied together. Research have shown, which is true. The Credit Reporting Bureau, there is no Credit Reporting Bureau, announced focus on reporting policy change, but that's a different issue from the accumulation of medical debt in the first place. Nearly 2/3, 58% of all bills in collection during the second quarter of 2021 were medical bills, the CFPB said. For people with chronic illnesses, a catastrophic accident, and no insurance are too little. Well, how are they going to have insurance if they're only making $18 an hour? Where are they going to get the insurance from? Please tell me. Right? If you're making $18 an hour and then you're a single parent, right? Or you're single and you are paying 30 to 40% in taxes, where are you going to get money to do insurance? Where is that coming from? So there's just so much, man. There's just so much I want to get off my chest. And I'm telling you, this is long. I got to board my flight soon. But I might come back on here later and finish my rant. But it's just, there's a lot going on. And we need to start thinking. Because nearly 2/3, 58% of all bills in collection during the second quarter of 2021 were medical bills. Well, where the hell, like, what do you think? Everybody's locked up at home. Nobody can go anywhere. And people are getting sick. Of course, the biggest thing is going to be collections and or medical collection. Then it's going to be late payment. Then it's going to be charge off. Then we're going to have foreclosures and repossessions. Those are what's going to come out of 2022, 2023. 2022, 2023, you're going to have a lot of foreclosures, a lot of late payments, a lot of high interest rates. You're going to also have repossessions too, and you might see a lot of bankruptcies. Because think about the fallout. Everything has a cause and effect. Stay at home, don't go to work, medical bills, collections, late payments, charge-offs, bankruptcy, collections. Like, you see the cycle. You see the cycle, right? It's a whole cycle. So I didn't mean to come on here and rant today, but if they're just figuring out that medical collections are doing a lot more harm than good, like, they've been known this. Like, They've been known this. This isn't just something someone came up with yesterday and say, "Oh my God, I'm gonna stop, let them report medical collections." No, y'all been known this. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna finish my wine. I'm gonna board this flight. I'm gonna go to Miami. I got a lot of content to make, and I got a lot of stuff coming for y'all too. All right, so I'm gonna close out this tab. I'm gonna eat my French fries, and I'm gonna see y'all later. All right, I might continue this rant later, but I gotta close my tab out, and I'm gonna go board the flight. So I'll see y'all later, okay? Oh, why isn't government better at keeping? See, your guess is as good as mine, bro. Listen,